welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the Atlanta Braves episode, or the Boston Long Stockings episode. um, yes, we'll be talking about the Atlanta Braves all-time starting nine or thereabouts. As far as housekeeping goes, Uncle Doug and Drew and I are still here holding down the fort with Ray in reserve. Um, he'll be here for his portion later. Wade claims he will be here. He's just running late, so maybe he'll walk in the middle of this episode. We'll see. Brock is not joining us currently. Should be here next week though. Um, so that being said, I think we can get started. Uncle Doug, do you have a Braves catcher for us?
I do. I went with, excuse me, Brian McCann.
I did as well.
I did not.
Ah. All right. Well, Brian played for the Braves from 2005 till 2013. He was seven-time All-Star, All-Star MVP. He's in the 2017 World Series with Houston, of all places.
Oh, yeah.
We won't talk about that. He was a six-time Silver Slugger with Atlanta. Oh, get that off of there. Oh, my phone's having a fit. Sorry. He had 1,139 hits, 236 doubles, two triples, 188 home runs, 706 RBIs, 23 stolen bases, walked 445 times, the batting average of 275, on base percentage of 348, slug of 469, OPS of 817. And all of his Silver Sluggers except one came in Atlanta. One came with the Yankees. And looks like all of his All-Stars came in Atlanta. So,
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm not going to be helpful. I'm having technical difficulties. So I'm trying to look up my catcher on my phone so I don't just sit here. That being said, I'm so confused.
Aren't you always? What you confused on, Alex?
Well, look. Played 3 years there, but there's nothing down here.
Oh, okay. Well, I also looked at Alex's guy is Joe Torre.
Yeah.
I looked at him as well. That's when they transitioned to Atlanta, Alex. Those first couple years in the league, that's the Atlanta franchise. They changed because he has 9 years there, but the last 3 were only at Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
The whatever team that is they were the Braves before, so he has 9 years, I believe, in Atlanta. Because I was really confused.
It's Milwaukee Braves. That's what it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that got me the first time too. I was like, what?
Okay, so anyway, I have Joe Torre, like Drew said, who played 9 years between Milwaukee and Atlanta for the Braves franchise. And he batted 294, 356, 462 for an 818 OPS in that time. He had 142 home runs. He also, in his career, he won an MVP. He's a 9-time All-Star. He's got a Gold Glove, a batting title. He was also 2-time Manager of the Year.
That's with the Yankees.
That's the Yankees, yeah. Not with this franchise.
Then his MVP come in St. Louis.
His MVP did come in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But he won. He went to 5 All-Star games with the Braves. He won his Gold Glove with the Braves. And had a top 5 MVP finish with the Braves. I did think very strongly about McCann. I always liked McCann when I was growing up. But I went ahead and went with Torre.
And you said Joe Torre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed. All right. Well, That is my catcher. So I guess we need to go to Drew. Drew, do you have a first baseman for us?
I do. I have my boy Freddie Freeman.
As do I.
As do I.
Well, in his time in Atlanta, Freddie is a 4-time All-Star. He won an MVP in Atlanta. He won 2 Silver Sluggers, or no, 3 Silver Sluggers and a Gold Glove in his time at Atlanta. The fans in Atlanta love Freddie, and he loved them as well. It was kind of a raw deal what happened to him, kind of leaving. But he had 1,700 hits in Atlanta, 367 doubles, 25 triples, 271 home runs, 941 RBIs. He batted .295 with an on-base percentage of .384, a slugging of .509, and an OPS of .893 in his time in Atlanta. He also led the league in hits once in Atlanta. He led the league in doubles twice in Atlanta. I just like Freddie Freeman. I thought he was.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a solid pick.
Yeah, so I thought Freddie was definitely their first baseman.
I
But-
agree.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're back around to you, Uncle Doug, because we were unanimous there. Do you have a second baseman for us?
Yep, let me see if I can find him here. Oh boy. Well,
This isn't a good sign.
This is not
yeah,
good.
This is not good. He's not coming up. I'm having trouble with baseball reference tonight.
Who is it? We can.
Ozzy Albies.
Oh,
Their
okay.
current second baseman.
Yeah, that's who I have. He's my second baseman.
Oh no.
Oh no, what is Alex
I have a
doing?
Hall of Famer at second base.
Oh no.
But yeah, he's not coming up.
Well, I've got him pulled up. I'll talk about him.
All right, that'll work.
He's a 3-time All-Star. He was on their World Series team. He's a 2-time Silver Slugger. He led the league in hits one year. For his career so far, he has over 1,000 hits, 220 doubles, 30 triples, 150 home runs, 552 RBIs. He's batting .264 for his career, on-base percentage of .319, slugging .453, and an OPS of .772. He's been a good player for them. He's one of the. I'm just really boggled at how bad the Braves are this year with all the talent they have on their roster. So,
Yeah, I agree. They're terrible.
yeah, I don't get it because I think at all their positions they can hit.
Yeah.
But I thought second base was one of the weaker spots for.
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but they set the major league record for most runs scored in a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did it. Yeah, because like 4 of them hit like over 40 home runs.
Yeah.
It was like Ozuna and Olsen. I think
No, not Murphy.
Acuna did. It was the year Acuna. I think Acuna won his
Yeah.
MVP. I think it was 2 years
Yeah.
ago because he got hurt last year.
I think you're right. Yeah, it was Olsen, Acuna. Who's the third baseman? Is that he's pretty young? He just
Yeah. But yeah, two
Yeah.
2 years ago, Alvarez hit 33 at second base.
Yeah.
Like your second baseman has 33 home runs. Like
Mhm.
they were killing people that year.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we're around for my second baseman.
Oh boy.
My second base was Chipper Jones.
Oh boy, what? He's my third
That's
baseman.
my third baseman.
Well, I just figured there was a all-time great that played third base.
He's never played a game at second base, Alex.
But he came up as a shortstop. So if he can play shortstop, he can play second base.
I don't know.
Oh yes, you can.
I don't
It's
know.
the easier position.
I don't
That's like,
know.
so you're saying, oh,
No games. There's no
So
games.
you're saying Ozzie Smith couldn't play second base?
Ozzy would destroy it. Second base.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
All right. But Chipper Jones, played 19 years in the league, all for the Atlanta Braves. He's a Hall of Famer. He's an MVP. He's an 8-time All-Star. He's a World Series winner. He has 2 Silver Sluggers. He has a batting title. He has a career .303 batting average. That is pretty awesome. .401 on base percentage, also very awesome. A .529 slug for a .930 career OPS, which is kind of nuts. He also hit 468 career home runs, has a little over 1,600 RBIs, stole 150 bags, has over 500 doubles, a little over 2,700 hits, and I do believe he just narrowly missed our third place on all-time third baseman.
Yeah, our big, very big heated argument that we didn't.
Yes, Chipper and
Yeah.
Brooks Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Chipper bat over 300 from both sides of the plate?
Yeah, that's a.
I thought that was his stat.
That might be true. I'm not sure.
I think I saw that somewhere where he batted over 300. He's like, I think he might be the only player to ever do that, bat over 300 on both sides of the plate, which I thought was really impressive to be able to do it on both sides. Because normally one guy has a better side and they can do it decent, but
yeah,
normally you can't do both like that. So like that's just dangerous each day. No matter what pitcher comes up, you're batting 300. So I think that's right. I think it's him.
yeah. I suppose we could look that up. I'm not seeing it here on reference split up by his.
Yeah,
right
I don't
and
know
left
how
handed.
that's. I don't know how that's split up. But I'll look it up.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while that's going on, Uncle Doug, do you have a third baseman for us? Or wait, that was your third baseman.
Yeah. Chipper's my third baseman.
Okay, so I guess I'll go with my third baseman, which I'm sure everybody could guess at this point. It's Eddie Matthews.
That's my DH.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Eddie Matthews.
What?
What? You don't have Eddie?
Couldn't find a spot for him.
That's why he's a DH.
Well, I have someone else at DH.
I have someone. I mean, obviously, I have someone at DH as well. We're talking about not only a Hall of Famer, Drew, we're talking about somebody, a member of the 500 home run club.
I know. I just
He's a Hall of
couldn't find a spot for
Well,
old Eddie.
he played 17 years in the league, 15 of which in Atlanta, or Milwaukee and Atlanta, I guess. He is a Hall of Famer, a 12-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion. Like I mentioned, he's a member of the 500 home run club. He had 271 for his career, 376, 509 for an 885 OPS. He had 512 career home runs for 1,400 RBIs, had 2,300 hits. For a long time, he was considered the greatest Brave of all time. That he's since lost that mantle. I mean, Hank Aaron
Yeah.
played there, but he was considered that for quite some time. He did lead the league in home runs a couple times. Led the league in walks 5 times. Led the league in on base percentage once. Eddie Matthews was quite the ball player for quite a while, and so he was he played all of his games of his career at first and third. I knew I really couldn't move him to a middle infield position.
No, those
No.
guys don't.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was like, he can just stay at third, and I can move Chipper, who had some more experience elsewhere. I mean, Chipper also played a bunch of games in left field, but there's a whole bunch of outfielders for this
Yeah,
team
there's
too.
Yeah, he's not playing in the outfield.
Yeah. So yeah, Eddie Matthews is my third baseman.
Okay.
And yes, I was correct. Chipper Jones is the only switcher in MLB history to bat over 300. He batted 304 from the left side and 305 from the right.
That's crazy.
Nice. That is
So-
crazy.
And that's 2 of you for Matthews?
Yes.
Yep.
Third base and DH?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now we're done with everything through third base, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got those out of the way. Okay. So Drew, we need your shortstop.
Johnny Logan is my shortstop.
I don't have him. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
I'm pulling him up.
Okay.
Johnny Logan played for the Braves from 1951 to 1961. He's a 4-time All-Star. He won a World Series with them. He was with the Boston Braves and the Milwaukee Braves, so he never played in Atlanta, but he played with the Braves franchise. He's a 4-time All-Star in his career. And I guess with the Braves, I should say, it's 1,300 hits, 200 doubles, 40 triples, 92 home runs, 520 RBIs. He batted 270, 330 on base percentage, 384 slug, and then a 714 OPS. So, He's just a little guy, 5'11", 175, but I thought the middle was the weak spot for this Braves team, was second and shortstop. So that's my guy.
All right. Well, Uncle Doug, do you have a shortstop?
I went with Rafael Furcal.
That's also who I have.
All right.
Do you have his stats?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I played 6 years for Atlanta and 817 games. And in those games, he had 554 runs, 924 hits, 160 doubles, 38 triples, 57 home runs, 292 RBIs, 189 stolen bases. He batted .284, 348 on base, 409 slug, 756 OPS. He was Rookie of the Year and made 3 All-Star appearances. Only one of those was with Atlanta. And the Rookie of the Year was with Atlanta.
And he also won a World Series with the Cardinals.
Yep, 2011.
Yep.
He was our
2011.
leadoff guy.
Yep. All right. So we're done with the infield, guys.
Yeah.
So I think we're back to me with left field. And my left fielder is none other than Dale Murphy.
That's mine as well.
That's mine as well.
Hey, look at us back in the saddle again. Dale Murphy, he played 18 years in the league, 15 which with Atlanta. He is surprisingly not a Hall of Famer,
Yeah, I don't know how he's
I
not.
don't know how that. Yeah, I don't understand that.
but he's a 2-time MVP, 7-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove, 4-time Silver Slugger, and he won a Clemente Award if you want to know about that. But in his career in Atlanta, he batted .268, 351, 478 for an 829 OPS. He hit 371 home runs in Atlanta for a little over 1,100 RBIs. He stole 160 bases, and he had 1,900 hits and scored a little over 1,100 runs and over 300 doubles. So yeah, Dale Murphy was a little bit of an all-around player. He hit for power. He's had some nice stolen base seasons. Hit doubles, triples. He led the league in runs once. He led the league in home runs twice. He led the league in RBIs twice. He led the leagues in walks once. He led the league in slugging percentage twice and an OPS once. Like I said, he won 2 MVPs, both of which were in Atlanta. He's a 7-time All-Star, all of which came in Atlanta. 5 Gold Gloves and 4 Silver Sluggers, all came in Atlanta.
How do you have accolades like that and you're not in the Hall?
I think the more I'm looking at it, I think it's overall numbers.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the counting stats, like 300 home runs. It's not like an all-time getter.
Right.
He's not even close to 3,000 hits. He's at 2,100. He doesn't. I guess what I'm saying is he doesn't hit the benchmarks. You know what I
Right.
mean? That are
Yeah,
like
he doesn't have
guaranteed.
like one like big benchmark like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
and a lot of guys will supplement that with rings. He doesn't have that either. I'm not knocking him. I think he should probably be in the Hall. I thought he was before I looked at this.
I would have guessed that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we have worse players in the Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we do.
yeah.
I mean, well, let's be honest. I know I talked about the Baines meter a couple weeks ago,
Oh no, not the Baines meter.
but the Baines meter is 38.8.
Hey, one of my guys you were bagging on. I think it was when we brought the Baines meter. You were bagging on how this guy was terrible, but he had higher WAR than Baines.
That's right. The 38.8. Dale Murphy's career WAR is 46.5.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
it's so dumb.
So anyway, Dale Murphy, unanimous left fielder. So I think we're at Drew. Drew, do you have a center fielder?
I do. I have old Andrew Jones.
I hope so.
I do too.
I was gonna say 12-time Gold Glover in center field. You gonna move him to right?
He's only a 10-time.
Oh, 10. My bad.
It's only 10.
Oh.
But no, old Andrew Jones. had the conversation be better than Mike Trout. I know it's crazy, but they have like very similar stats. People forget. 10-time Gold Glover. He has a Silver Slugger. He has a Major League Player of the Year. 5-time All-Star. For his career in Atlanta, he hit 1,600 hits, 330 doubles, 34 triples, 368 home runs, 1,100 RBIs. He batted .263 in Atlanta with 342 on base percentage, a 497 slug, and an 839 OPS. And he was one of those guys during the 90s that played for these Braves teams. He was, some people say, the Joneses. It was Chipper and Andrew. And
Yep.
then, so
They were the offense for those great pitchers.
Yeah, they were the only offense. But he
Hey, don't forget about the crime dog.
No, not Crime Dog. Here we go. But he did lead the league one year in RBIs. And all his Gold Gloves are in a row. He wins one from 98 all the way to 2007. So 10 years in a row of winning Gold Gloves in center field. So it's a pretty good feat. So,
Hell yeah.
but-
it is.
I mean, and he got a Silver Slugger in the middle of that as well. So I think being able to do both like that is you're a great player if you're able to get Silver Sluggers and Gold Gloves in the same years. You don't just do one at the beginning of your career and then you just become a better batter at the end. Be able to do both. I mean, I know it's only 1 year, but he could hold his own at the plate and stuff. So,
I mean, I'm trying to pull it up because I finally didn't he have a 50 home run season?
here, let me look.
I was thinking he did.
Yeah, 51 home
Yep,
runs.
that was
05.
Yeah. I think it's kind of crazy. He hasn't. I mean, his like we just talked about, his counting numbers are kind of not great. But I mean, a 5-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glover, a Silver Slugger. He has 434 home runs. I mean, he only did bat .254 for his whole career.
He did fall off at a certain point and had some pretty
And
horrendous.
He doesn't even have
seasons.
2,000 hits. I mean, he's almost there, but like, I don't know. We hype Mike Trout up so much, but then like I feel like Andrew Jones doesn't get enough love, and he's so much of a better outfielder than Trout. But like, I don't know.
I don't know either. Although I do have an interesting discussion to bring up later, but Wade has to be here for it because it involves his boy Griffey.
Uh-oh. You gotta say something like Andrew Jones is better than King Griffey or something like that, or
It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Andrew Jones. Just talking about center fielders winning Gold Gloves reminded me of it. So it doesn't really have anything to do with Andrew Jones. Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew Jones is my center fielder.
All right. Well, Uncle Doug, do you have a right fielder for us?
I do, and this one's pretty easy. Hank Aaron.
I also have Hank Aaron.
Yep, I have Hank Aaron as well. Is this like, I forget, did we do it last week too? Is this like one of our first weeks where our outfield is unanimous?
This outfield is just killer.
It is. It is.
I mean, just killer. Aaron played 23 years with Atlanta, Milwaukee, so on. It's in the Hall of Fame. He's got an MVP, 25-time All-Star, 1957 World Series, 3 Gold Gloves, 2 batting titles. Over his years, he had 3,771 hits, 624 doubles, 98 triples, 755 home runs, 2,297 RBIs. His batting average was .305 with an on base of .374, a slug of .555, OPS of .928. He led the league in batting average a couple times, in home runs about 4 times, doubles 4 times, hits twice, runs 3 times, RBIs 4. If it's hitting, he led the league in it at some point.
He's still the all-time leader in RBIs and total bases. He used to be the home run king. Probably still should be.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, yeah, Hank Aaron had himself a hell of a career and won MVP.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous he doesn't have more than.
I mean, this season I'm looking at 1963. He led the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, slugging percentage, OP and OPS, and came in third in the MVP.
Yeah. How does that happen?
And he batted 319. It's not like he batted 250.
Bunch of goddamn jokers voting on it.
I mean,
Who won it then?
Let's look. Sandy Koufax, actually.
Oh, well.
Oh.
At least it wasn't another batter took it away.
Yeah, I mean, Sandy won 25 games with a 1.88 ERA, led the league in both those categories, and led the league in strikeouts with 306.
Ooh.
Okay.
So he didn't lose out to a batter; he lost out to a pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Sandy Koufax won the pitching triple crown. So with a 1
Well,
ERA.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll step
Now
back
I
a little bit.
understand.
I can
Yeah.
get behind it.
It's a little bit different than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. All right. Well, I think Drew. Is it you now? Yeah.
I thought it was you.
That wasn't me. All right. So DH. Do you guys both have your DH up there already?
Mine's Eddie Matthews.
I don't think I do. Let me look at the board.
No, there's only one up there.
Okay. So it's your Uncle
No.
Doug. All right. Well, my DH is Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's what I have.
Oh, look at you. I thought maybe giving him time to sit on the bench might keep him healthy.
Yeah, out there in right field. There's something out there for his poor knees.
No kidding, man. No kidding.
I feel bad for him.
But he's obviously not in the Hall. He's a current player. He's the best player on the Braves currently. He's an MVP, Rookie of the Year, 5-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger. He's played for the Braves for 8 years now. He led the league and runs twice, hits once, stolen bases twice, and on base percentage once, and OPS once. He won. Obviously, he's never played anywhere else but Atlanta, so all this is coming to Atlanta. For 8 years, he does have quite a few accolades already, and he has a career batting average of 290 with 383, 528 for a 911 OPS, and he's hit 179 home runs in his 8 seasons. A little over 400 RBIs, 200 steals. I mean, he's well on pace to be a 300 guy, which would put him in pretty elite company. I think there's only like 10 guys that have ever done that. So he could easily do that if he can stay healthy. Like Drew said, I think he's tore his ACL twice now.
Yeah. But he's dynamic when he plays.
Super dynamic. I mean, he just had a 40-70 season. We'd only had like 3 guys in the history of baseball have 40-40. He went 40-70.
Yeah, 'cause that was the thing that year was once he got to 40 home runs, how many bases can he steal? Like,
Yeah.
well, like what was going to be the crazy thing? Was he ever going to get to 70? Like, I don't know.
But now it's a little overshadowed because last year Ohtani went 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like back-to-back years, so his 40-70, yeah.
I mean, there's a case to still be made that you hit 10 more home runs than me, but I stole 20 more bases than you. Like, there's still a case to be made.
They're both super impressive.
Yeah,
Sure.
both super
Oh, yeah.
impressive. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's just wild they both happened back-to-back years.
Exactly.
Like,
But anyway, Uncle is it Drew now, right?
yep.
Drew, who is your starting pitcher?
Well, I had a lot to pick from here.
There is a great pick.
Yes.
But I went with my guy who I always pick. I went with Greg Maddux.
So
I did too.
Okay, so
I mean, don't get me wrong. They have Warren Spahn. They have
no, I think we could have picked like 4
yeah,
guys.
Phil Necro. Like, they have some
Yeah.
great Hall of Fame pitchers in the.
They
I
do.
mean, Tom Glavine.
Yeah, I would say the 3 guys that were there during when Greg Maddux was there: Maddux, Glavine, and
Well, I'll talk more about that in a minute. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, Greg Maddux, he won 4 straight Cy Youngs. The first one was in Chicago, then he won 3 straight in Atlanta. He won a World Series in Atlanta. He's an 18-time Gold Glover. I think every year he was in Atlanta, he won a Gold Glove. He has 4 ERA titles. I'm guessing those are his 4 Cy Young years. Actually, they're not. It's 1, 2, 3. They're all 4 in Atlanta. One year he had back-to-back years. He had 1.5, then a 1.6 ERA. He led the league in innings pitched like 6 times. He never led the league in strikeouts, but he still got up to that 3,000 for his career. But he had 1,800 strikeouts in his time in Atlanta. And I think for his career in Atlanta, his ERA was also 2.63. He threw 61 complete games. I think it was last week we were talking off air a little bit about Greg Maddux. He would set you up for later dates. I think Alex was talking about it when we got done last week. There's in this documentary. Did you say it was on Netflix, Alex?
I think it's on Netflix. I was second guessing myself after I told you guys that last week. But yeah, it's a documentary.
Well, I've just seen this clip of it. I'm sure Alex has more stories about it. But one time when he was, I think it was Jeff Bagwell, yes. He let him hit a home run off of him in the regular season, and the catcher was like, "Well, why did you let him do that?" He's like, "Well, later on in the playoffs when we're going to see him, he's going to look for that pitch, and I'm not going to throw it to him." And in the playoffs, he has like a 1-2 count or something, and Bagwell's looking for that pitch that he threw. Nope, it never came. He strikes him out. Braves win the game. like he was thinking that far ahead, like to get ahead of you. Like he was always thinking, he wasn't the hardest pitcher, but he could put the ball wherever he wanted to go. Mm-hmm. And he had movement and stuff on all of his pitches and stuff, and he was good.
Very good. This team's gonna be hard to beat. It really is.
Yeah, they are.
This team has a real chance to come out of the NL. But
yeah, I think this is our first true NL contender. I think
so too. All right. Well, Uncle Doug, do you have a relief pitcher for us?
I do. I went with Craig Kimbrell.
So did I.
Yep, that's who I have.
Yeah. I will say I almost went with John Smoltz.
Yeah. Kimbrell only played 6 years with Atlanta, but 4 of those years he led the league in saves. He was Rookie of the Year. He had 46, 42, 50, 47. It was just crazy the way he jumped right in there. Those years he also had an ERA of 2.1, 1.01, 1.21, 1.61. His career ERA with Atlanta was 1.43. He 4-time All-Star in Atlanta, and like I said, he was Rookie of the Year.
He's also now 5th all-time on the saves list.
Yeah, he got Rolaids Relief Award, several other Hoffman. I'm not sure what the Hoffman and Rivera awards are, but
it's the National League Reliever of the Year, and the Rivera awards the American League.
Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. But those would have come later. So.
All right. Well, I don't think we have a ton to clean up here. We have some things, but I think we did fairly well. I mean, we have a relief pitcher, a starting pitcher. We have our whole outfield. We have our first baseman. Matthews and Jones are in. It's just we had to decide position.
Where they're at, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we're close.
I got a mini deal for Alex real quick.
Okay.
If you come to mechanic catcher, I'll come to Raphael for Carl at shortstop.
Deal.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not really tied to Joe Torre.
So McCann's in at catcher?
Yeah. McCann is in at
Carl's
catcher.
in at shortstop.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, so I'm taking Logan. Okay, never mind.
Yep, and yeah, Logan is out at shortstop, and Fakal is in. Thank you, Drew.
Figured I'd go ahead and get those over here.
Yeah, we probably need that. Yeah.
We get surprised every week when
It's true.
we're not used to having the boards back again.
So we're looking at 2nd and 3rd, and we're done. Is that right?
Yeah. And DH, you got to pick a
and
DH.
DH. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can kind of, if I can do the Chipper Jones at 2nd, Eddie Matthews at 3rd, and then put Acuna Jr. at DH. If my other second baseman guy is okay with it. You're the other one. You're Ozzy Albus.
I'm always up for crazy crap finding people where they don't play.
Well, I mean, I see what Alex is saying.
It makes a good
Get
team even
Chipper,
better.
Eddie, and Acuna.
Well, I mean, when you really
Or
think
you get two of them and Albies.
Yeah.
Well, so-
Which would you rather?
Which, I mean, when it's coming down to it, I think it's Matthews is better than Albies overall. I mean, you get a guy that's hitting 500 home runs.
and
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the-
Chipper's a good enough athlete. He can play second base.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to give Alex a little crap.
Yeah,
He
oh,
didn't
yeah.
play any games technically at second
Yeah,
base, but
so-
he could definitely play
So
second
I'm okay
base.
with moving Chipper to second. Put Eddie in at third. And
Acuna's DHing.
then
Yep.
Acuna's the DH.
And you're talking about Eddie
Matthews.
at third.
And I think that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's good. That's the team. So while Ray's making some corrections there, I'll go ahead and let everybody know what the whole team is now. At catcher, we have Brian McCann. At first base, we have Freddie Freeman. At second base, we have Chipper Jones. Third base, Eddie Matthews. Shortstop, Rafael Furcal. And left field, we have Dale Murphy. Center field, Andrew Jones. Right field, Hank Aaron. And at DH, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. Our starting pitcher is Greg Maddux, and relief pitcher is Craig Kimbrell. I think we just set up a really nice team here, gentlemen.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
I mean, other than the Yankees, this might be the most loaded team.
And I think the thing the Braves have over the Yankees is pitching. Greg Maddux is I mean,
Greg
Whitey Ford is good, but he's not.
Yeah, he's not Greg Maddux. Yeah, I would agree with that.
And we have two guys that have hit over 500.
This-
500.
Tough team. Well, it's not just hitters. I mean, what Jones has got 10 Gold Gloves.
Well, that's the thing. Chipper and Andrew are getting the guys behind them to bat them in that they didn't have during the 90s.
right.
I mean, Chipper's going to get on base. We know, 300. Like he's going to bat 300, and like someone behind him's going to hit him in. Hank Aaron or someone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're probably talking about Ronald Acuna Jr. batting leadoff with the Joneses and Matthews and Aaron and Murphy all batting behind him like that.
yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
nasty.
I mean, obviously, Furcal is probably your 9 hitter.
Yeah.
And then
you know.
McCann's probably what, 8?
Yeah, I mean 8-9 there with your catcher. And
Which I mean,
shortstop.
still aren't. I mean, when Furcal played, we talked about him. He was the leadoff guy when he played. So I mean, he's just kind of restarting it over. Like, this is a pretty nasty team.
This is a good team. There's no doubt.
I mean, we're also talking about Brian McCann, who is somebody that almost every year of his career hit 20 home runs.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just like an all defense catcher that,
Right. He's no slouch.
yeah, he didn't hit for a high
What-
average.
What was
but,
his average? How?
in Atlanta in his 10 years in A, 275.
I mean, that's not bad. Taking out
No.
your 8 guy, 275, 20 home runs.
Yeah. Most teams would be more than happy to have that coming out at 8.
Now in his 2 years in Houston, he hit 315.
Well, we're not going there. We're not buying a bunch of trash cans. for this
They're
thing.
getting some help from the.
Oh man, but yeah. So there is our Atlanta Braves, and I think that will wrap up our Atlanta Braves team talk and send us into trivia. And I will turn it over to Ray.
All right, listeners, as I do every week, I'd like to tell you that this is what we call 5 questions. And as you guessed it, I will be asking 5 questions. And the 5 questions will be related to the team we just talked about. And guess what? You guessed it again, listeners. It's about the Atlanta Braves. So before I get started with the first question, I will go over the scores, and then we'll just fly right into the questions. Leaderboard goes as follows. Alex has got 14. Brock is 6. Drew's got a commanding 16. Doug at 8. And Wade at 6. So those 2 slackers at the end there need to start getting on some
We see why
episodes.
they're in last place because they're not here.
Yeah.
They won't show up for trivia.
Yeah.
So
And I'm okay with it.
That's fine.
all right, you fellas ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, this first question is a 2-pointer.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. What city did the Atlanta Braves originate in, and what year?
I can't tell you the year, but I can. I think I know the city.
All right, I got two answers.
I got a year in a city.
Yeah, I got a year in the
I've got a
city.
year in a city.
All right. I said Boston in 1871.
I said Boston in 1935.
Oh, well, I was way off. I said Milwaukee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alex is correct on both.
Okay.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. 1871 in Boston.
nice.
So where'd he go? Brock Luck, bringing it to the.
I knew Boston.
I knew Boston too.
Yeah,
I
you
knew
already
it was
talked about the Boston part.
Yeah, I got Boston Longstockings. That was really their name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Drew, you had the one with the Boston.
I had
right?
Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know the year.
All right. Way to start off, Alex. Wow.
Yeah, impressive.
Do it.
Luck of the Irish. All right. Here comes question 2. The Braves put together a miracle season in 1914, coming back from last place. Come on in. Push the door open. Okay.
You made it for trivia.
Wade's here.
Wait, it's got an Orioles shirt on. That's not a shirt I was expecting.
All right. Well, you're just in time for
Grab a
question
board.
2.
Oh, wait.
I'll let you slide in a question 2.
All Atlanta Braves questions.
Okay. Wade, you ready? Sure. All right, here we go. The Braves put together a miracle season in 1914, coming back from last place on July 4th to win the pennant and sweep the series. Who was that final victim of the season? What team?
So who they beat in the World Series?
No, who did they beat? No, the last.
Oh, the last
the-
game of the season.
The series. Like, who was that last team they beat in that last
To get
series
into the World Series.
to win the pennant?
Oh,
You
so
mean the last series of the season?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Who did they beat?
Ugh.
Oh.
I'm sure that there's a good chance this team may not exist.
All right, I'm just gonna guess team.
Against the team.
All right, I got to guess.
I gotta guess.
All right, I said the Cardinals.
I said the Cardinals.
Said the Giants.
Put the Cubs.
Correct answer is the Philadelphia A's. All
Well.
right. Goose egg for round 2. Question 3. Chipper Jones got his nickname from his coach and dad as a chip off the old block. What is his real first name?
I don't think I know his real name.
That's all I've ever heard him called.
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm gonna guess a name. All right, I got an answer.
I don't know.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah, I got an answer.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I said John.
Said Henry.
But David.
I said Craig.
His name is Larry.
Larry.
Larry
Okay.
Jones.
Did not know
Yeah, I'll
that.
say Chipper is a little more catchy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Who said Henry?
Me.
Oh my God! Somebody should have just said Indiana.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Question 4. One well-known manager said, "I feel very fortunate to have broken in with the Milwaukee Braves organization." Who was he?
So it's a manager.
He's a manager, but he broke in
As a player
as a player.
with the Braves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that? Who's the guy that gave the quote?
I gotta guess. All right, I gotta guess.
Yeah, I gotta guess.
Yeah, I got to guess.
All right. I said Joe Torre.
I just said Joe Torre as well.
Said Joe Torre.
I said Joe Torre.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Joe Torre.
I
Yeah.
won't get shut out.
All right.
Look at that. Hey, and Wade just moved ahead of Brock.
Brock's went from first to last.
3 for Alex, 2 for Drew, 1 for Doug, and 1 for the Wadester.
Yeah.
All
Look at
right.
that. One more question, right?
Yep, one more. Question 5. Which Braves announcer was responsible for saying the bases are loaded and Jack McKeon wishes he was as well?
I don't even know any. I don't know any Braves announcers.
Yeah, I don't know any.
The bases are loaded and Jack McKeon wishes he was as well.
I guess the next player.
I just guessed one.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I put John Smoltz.
I said Dale Murphy.
I said Bob Euchre.
I don't got anything.
It was Harry Skip Carey Jr.
Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about him. I should have guessed that.
It's kind of a funny thing to
Alright.
say, really.
All right.
right.
Well, after the Braves week, let's see. Alex comes with 17. Brock stays steady at 6 because he's absent. Drew still in the lead with 18. Doug with 9, and Wade with 7. So pretty good little week, you know. Good
All
job,
right.
Alex.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right. Well, that wraps up our Braves episode. We appreciate you tuning in and listening. We would appreciate if you tuned in next week for our start of the AL Central and the Kansas City Royals, one of our more local teams. And thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.